So around 4 months ago, this video came out, and when I first watched it, I was absolutely stunned. I mean, the fact this girl casually called the police to make some type of joke about her friend being kidnapped, this is crazy. The video is titled 11-Year-Old's Prank Ends in Felony Charge. And just to be clear, this is 100% not clickbait. This is an actual situation that happened in actual time. But anyway, make sure to like and subscribe. Let's see if we can hit 10,000 subscribers. And without wasting any more time, let's dive right into this reaction.
There was a 911 call?
Yeah, so somebody called in, or they texted.
Sorry, I didn't know.
No, it's fine. Someone texted into 911 that someone was getting kidnapped and they were on the interstate, but then when they went and did like a location on the phone, the address was showing up here.
This girl right here, this girl you see is responsible for all of this happening. All right? Because once again, she thought it would be funny to call the police and say that someone was getting kidnapped as a little joke. The sad thing is, kidnappings and all that type of stuff, that happens pretty much every single day. And this girl is taking it upon herself to make some little joke out of it. It's absolutely appalling, it's disgusting, and it's crazy. Think about it. When you were 11 years old, was this the first idea that would come to your mind?
Reports show that the number belonging to Ava dialed 911 at 9:30. The same phone number would later begin texting 911 to report the kidnapping.
Look at the poor parents here. They are so confused. They have no idea what's going on here. I feel so bad for that mom. I feel so bad for the dad. And I feel bad for the poor police officers that had to come out here to just, this shouldn't even be a situation at all.
Their friend was kidnapped from a Chick-fil-A in Palm Coast, and they were on the interstate behind the car.
While Ava's parents demand an explanation, deputies prepare to Mirandize the 11-year-old, who has yet to fully grasp the gravity of the situation.
You just lied to the police and mommy and daddy. You just lied to everybody.
You have 3 shots here. That's stupidity. Open your mouth. I'm telling you, open your mouth.
Oh, you can tell. These parents are not having it. Specifically the dad. The dad is just rightfully so losing his temper on this girl. Honestly, I don't blame the dad. Your daughter, 11 years old, she has common sense. She should know that prank calling 911 is not acceptable, as Joe Frost herself stated. And yet again, on her little phone, which by the way, what 11-year-old has a phone, preparing to make some stupid little prank. Did she seriously think she was gonna get away with this? Like, this is a felony, like the title states.
Because you did something stupid.
Are you serious right now, bro?
That is the stupidest thing I have ever heard a little girl say. I mean, yeah, credits to her for telling the truth. But did you seriously think after you told the truth and said sorry, everything would be a-okay? The police would be like, oh, thank you for telling the truth, sweetheart. Everyone, let's pack up and go home. Like, no! That's not how the world works! Oh my gosh! I don't think this girl understands the reality of this situation. Honestly, this girl had it coming.
You can cry about this. What you've done here is a felony. And you probably had 20 law enforcement officers at least. You know what happens if one of those officers crashes and gets killed on the way to responding to something that you did as a joke?
And that's another thing that I realized. When police get these crimes reported to them, they're speeding on the highway, speeding anywhere, just so that they can get to the crime scene and stop the crime in time. And sometimes these officers die from speeding on the highway because they crash into a barrier or someone's car, and it's sad. Look at this little girl, oh my gosh. And she really thought she could slither her way out of this by saying sorry.
Under pressure from both her father and the deputy, Ava offers an excuse for her actions, which doesn't sit well with the deputy.
Yesterday, I think my brother said something that I don't believe in. Just maybe helping me a little bit. But now, today, and doing all this.
Was he part of planning this with you?
No, he just said it. And
What did he say?
he said it was 911.
This is your brother?
Of course, this girl isn't going to take full responsibility for her actions, and now she's trying to throw her poor little brother under the bus. But the deputy, he ain't going to buy that. She did this herself, and now she's trying to pinpoint the blame on her brother. The dad's that's I love this dad. He's not buying it. He's not buying her excuses. He's not saying, oh, well, my daughter just, like, was told by some kids to do it. He's like, you know what? You did this yourself, and that's all that matters. There's a good saying in this world. Just because someone tells you to do something doesn't mean you do it, right? Someone can tell you, oh, you should do this or you should do that, but their words aren't like them controlling you as a puppet. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what you say. You knew what you were doing. Why don't you just own up to that? Like, it's better than just making excuses.
But what did you think was going to happen when you said somebody was kidnapped and somebody had a gun? What did you think was going to happen?
So you knew you were going to get in trouble, yet you still proceeded with it. Oh my gosh, dude. I can't with this girl. She knew she was going to get in trouble for committing a felony. Like, this is no throwing eggs at your neighbor's window or TPing their house. This is no punching your brother. This is calling 911 and having hundreds of police officers rushing over, speeding on the highway to try to stop something that's not even happening, with the possibility of multiple of them crashing and possibly dying. What a world we live in. What a world.
Did you have any thoughts about how much of the law enforcement resources in this area you were going to take up by doing that? Did you think of the men and women that have families at home that are driving 90 or 100 miles an hour with their lights and siren on, trying to save somebody who's a victim of an armed kidnapping, that they could be involved in a traffic crash and be seriously injured or killed because you wanted to make a joke? Does that seem funny to you?
You physically see your father walk up to sheriffs, military, everybody, thank you for your service. And then you do like this?
We thank these people for, helping our country, helping us, and then we got people like this who want to waste the police time by doing some stupid prank. You know what, Dad? Spot on. You and the mom are probably one of the best parents out of any brat I have talked about. Like, best parents on hand. No defending, no gaslighting, no manipulation, just, you know what? Hard, straight truth.
However, Ava is about to realize an apology won't be enough to escape the consequences. Based on Ava's statements, deputies decide there's enough probable cause to arrest Ava and prepare to take the 11-year-old into custody.
Oh, shut up. You know what? You can zip it. You did this yourself. All right, no one forced you to do this. You made the choice yourself to do this. And now you're acting all upset like someone forced you to do this. Like, no. That's like someone poking a bear and then acting all surprised when it, like, bites you back. Like, you were poking the bear, so you get to see what the effect of all that is.
She can't sit in the dentist.
I'm telling you this right now, you're going to take this as a lesson at 11 years old. If you do something stupid in the future, you're going to enjoy those cuffs.
I'm not going to do this again.
Your life just changed, kid. Over a phone call, your life just changed.
I mean, I don't know what you thought was going to happen out of all this, but, maybe you'll look back at this and you'll be like, wow, I was so immature and stupid for that. And you know what? Hopefully you do.
Sucks for us, but this is the best thing for her because she doesn't get
It
it.
sucks for us. I work my off with you to keep this kid doing stuff normal like we did as kids, and this is a you go.
All right, so that's going to do it for this reaction. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments what other real-life brats you'd like me to dive into next. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see y'all later. Peace out.